I'm gonna get straight to it, man. A lot on my mind. You know, I feel like there's a lot of people and entities trying to break me. And it's like a lot of people don't like me, they hate me. And even though I ain't did nothing personal to them or to their families, it's almost like just me existing is just a big threat. Some of these people be looking like me. Some of these people don't look like me. Some of them consider white. Some of them could be Oriental. Some of them could be from whatever background, man. I mean, I know it's deeper, but I'm speaking to myself right now. I've been going through a lot, man, and I haven't been supported in nothing I feel on this earthly realm. Even trying to work and maintain things, still coming from the bottom. As hard as I fight to get to the top, it's legions. You know what I'm saying? It's legions. You know, they dislike me. They come for me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna give up. I've been all the way at the bottom. I'm still at the bottom right now. But if I gotta go all the way back to the bottom, and there's work to be done. For the true ones that's been supporting me, man, like I said, if you've been leaving comments or anything like that, even with like donating or whatever, I don't know. I don't get and see none of that, and I don't be trying to bag people even when I'm at my lowest. They tell me, how can a God go homeless? How could a, right? Many questions. But I'm always still believe and know for a fact, man, that things are gonna get greater. But for the ones that have that negative energy, just keep that same energy when it come down to me. But I always understand, I always try to be positive. I start from the bottom. I start making videos and doing certain stuff. I get called out my name. I get people viewing the videos, but you know, I don't know if it's bots or trolls. They don't seem to support really. Try to even work jobs, man. This stuff ain't meant for a person. That's just the way I see it. I have to realize and come to the realization that certain people are just not like everybody else. It seems like soon as the door open up for me, it shuts before I even get a chance to go through it to success. It's like people like to see you when you're down. They like to see you when you're struggling. They like to see you when you're suffering. All I ask is for the universe, you know, to guide me and show me the signs of where I need to go, the ancestors, the spirit guides, the archangels, Michael, Gabriel, you know, etc. Am I talking crazy because of what I believe? Just like another person and any individual have a belief. I stand strong with mine. Yeah, I'll be wanting to give up all the time. I'll be wanting to crash out. I'll be wanting to give up. But there's always that voice and something that's in me and around me, that energy is saying, you keep going no matter what happens. I had to take a break. I'm not no social media guy. I went out my comfort zone just to speak to those real ones amongst all these hateful, grateful individuals. I know there's certain things in my life that I'm not doing right, so I have to take full accountability, even though I'm being under attack. I got to find out what I'm doing wrong. So yeah, but for anyone that's going through these things, you know, they got all these labels. I'm not good with labels. Anointing, the anointed, chosen, or this and that. It's a question sometimes you have to ask, is it fantasy or is it reality? Is it something to make you feel good? And that's just a question. I know what I seen with my two eyes though, and that gives me more beyond confirmation that I am on the right track, but I have to do self searching to understand who I truly am, because even I'm still learning as a master. Fill in the blanks for the teachers. You know, I've been seeing through the preachers. I've seen the scams. I could just see it. It was revealed. I would see right through it. You know, the shadow people, they think you talk crazy when you mention things like this. But I ain't going to give up. And if you going through these same things, you don't give up. Even if I have to go all the way down to the bottom just for you to go down to the top, I feel like that was part of my purpose. But I refuse just to be a poor righteous teacher. Even I need elevation. Even financial wise. I've been struggling too long. I've always worked hard for everything I've gotten. I've always overworked. And just speaking of working, knowing that my purpose is way beyond that. And that could be misery in itself. So I'm just going to let the universe show me the signs of where I need to be going. It could be scary sometimes. It can be. You know, I stand alone amongst many. And individuals have a distaste for me. Let me make it clear again. Some look like me, some don't look like me. Some have straight eyes, some have chinky eyes. This ain't no hate, this is real facts, and you know this. I ain't telling somebody anything that they don't already know. They be on this channel hating no matter what. If I try to do a work and go up in this certain, they hating on me. I go do this, they hating on me. I try to make content, they hating on me. I'm gonna thrive, bro, just like you are going to. And yes, I am talking to you. Watch. Just a matter of time. It's gonna be sooner than later, too. Watch. Skyrocket. Watch. Even if I have to, and I refuse to go all the way back down to the bottom, but if it's meant for me to do that, because like I said, I'm already at the bottom. I'm just a couple steps away from not even having a, should I say? And it's been like that on and off, but somehow I always made a way. And people say, how could you say you this? And how could you say you that? And how could you try to motivate, but yet you're going through so much? You better do yourself due diligence and understand it could be many reasons why. We all have different paths trying to make it to a similar destination. So with that being said, it's like, I've been seeing them, man. It's just like, I don't want to make these people, when I don't want them to exist, they don't exist in my head. Because they're attention seekers. You know, they're people that just don't want to see you thrive. You know, even when they know you have beyond the abilities to have a position, whether it's, like I said, working a job or doing anything. It's like certain individuals that stick out. The certain, that's why I kept saying the ones, because there's only certain ones. But that's just telling me that I have to just look at it, and I know that these are tests. And I'm going to pass them. But I hope a person don't play with me at all, man. You know, the hawk, don't get him angry. You know? And that ain't a threat in a way that a person would think I'm trying to know. What's understood don't have to be explained. The hawk turned green, huh? Different vibrations, different air qualities, different. Then come on, man, I can get that, but that's for a whole nother video. Even if I do continue to do this or not, I'm gonna move on my time. And like I said, only for them real supporters, you know. And again, a lot of times I don't see, I don't hear, but I feel the real support as much as I can feel the hate. But sometimes the hate overshadows, I feel like, the love, but at the same time, maybe it's just an illusion. Trying to pay attention to every details and every I was gonna try to write that rhyme, but you get it. But yeah, it does get rough. That's why I said the road get rough. It get bumpy. It's big potholes. The road to life, because it's unpredictable. Sometimes you get through curveballs, you know. And I'm not gonna sit up here and feel like I'm a victim and feel like I'm just being victimized. I take this as a test that I need to pass. I will be successful. You know, I will reap the fruits of my labor. You know, I will. Sooner than later, too. And that's for all those haters, man. Y'all hating. You know exactly who you are. And for the ones that even encountered me or feel like they did, you see how my body is. I ain't the biggest, strongest looking person, but you don't even play with me. Public servants, etc. It's like, man, I'm not gonna play y'all game. You know, one thing that I overstand and overstood is I don't play games with the enemy. You have a powerful enemy too. Like I'm not. You don't play like a lot of people don't understand too. But like all of this, the craziness that's going on in the world, which is too much to even label, and people get in their emotions. Oh, they did this. They hurt this. They shot this and this and took this person out, and you get in your emotions. You just feel like a victim. Keep your head up. Be a warrior. Fight. And it ain't always gonna be a physical fight all the time, but sometimes you gotta do that when it's necessary. I'm not encouraging no type of violence, but protect yourself at all costs. You know, they trying to break me, they hate me, or maybe they just mad because they ain't me. Even in a physical sense when I don't have nothing, but they look me straight in my eyes and know I have a lot. It's triple. I've been seeing a lot of the hate, but at the end of the day, I'm going to keep on going. And if you get in my way, I'm going to run you over. Like I said, if it's meant for me to go back down to the bottom, I ain't afraid to. Then I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to change who I am for no type of material gain. If you don't want to genuinely support the channel and donate or anything or whatever, I'm not on here screaming and yelling all the time. But realize when a person that may need something or could be going through something or could, you know, if a person take time to really talk on these cameras and really try to uplift people. If I had more, I would try to do more. But if I'm just now getting started and there's already hating and all this other stuff going on, it makes it more difficult. And shout out to you. If you're still on this channel and you know who you are, you were the only one that did what you did. Even though it was a long time ago, I still appreciate that. And I ain't even got to mention it. My intentions are pure. But I'm not moving around in fear. No matter what weapon a person got, big, all that, and drive, all that, just do what you got to do. Just don't play with the heart. And that eye is always in the sky, man. I know. You got to check the short feeds. Just like the satellites and all the rest of the earthly vehicles, it is the celestials. But I'm in this video, man. They've been trying to break me in all type of different ways, you know, financially. Somebody probably putting spells on me. Uh, Family, even some of my family, man, they think I'm weird. They don't really support me, you know, people that's supposed to be your own brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just talking about one person. And then I ask myself, what have I done? What did I do wrong? Maybe I'm just only being me. I'm out. 13.